And then the last 4 problems on your week 1 assignment are asking you to perform operations with functions. So I'm going to define a couple of functions up here. So we'll call one function f of x, and we'll say f of x equals 3x plus 1, and I'm going to define g of x to be x plus 2. So these are my 2 functions. So there's 4 operations that they're asking you to do in 17-20. The first operation is to simply subtract the functions. So, for example, in 17 they ask you to subtract the 2 functions. So here's an example of me subtracting the 2 functions. So f of x minus g of x. So all you're going to do, what is f of x? It's 3x plus 1. We're going to put parentheses around that. We're going to drop the minus sign. And we're going to put g of x in parentheses on its own. Oops. So we're going to put g of x as x plus 2. Okay? And then next, you're going to distribute the negative. So we'll take the negative and we'll distribute it through. So this will get you negative x minus 2. And then this first guy stays the same. There's nothing to distribute up front, so it stays as 3x plus 1. And then lastly, you're just going to simplify this all. So 3x and x, those are like terms. Notice it's a negative x. So we're going to do 3 minus 1 is 2, so it's 2x. And then plus 1 minus 2, those are like terms. So 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So that would be the answer for this one. Okay. So the second one, then let's do multiplication. So this would be like number 19. So this would be f of x times g of x. So I'll get f of x times g of x. So what is f of x? It's 3x plus 1. And what is g of x? It's x plus 2. So now notice you have 3x plus 1 times x plus 2. So you can either use FOIL or you can use distributive property twice. I'll show it using distributive property twice. So first we're going to distribute the 3x to the set of parentheses. So this would be 3x times x plus 1, x plus 2. And then we'll distribute the 1. So this will be plus, because this is a plus 1. Then we're just going to distribute each of these. So if we distribute 3x to x plus 2, 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 2 is 6x. And then now we're on to the plus 1. Positive 1 to the x plus 2. So positive 1 times x is x. Or if you like, you can show the 1 for 1x. And then 1 times 2 is just 2. Next, you're just going to combine like terms. Notice the only like terms are 6x and 1x. So 6 plus 1 is 7. This will be 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. I'll post another video where I go over ones like 18 and 20.